What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Master P and his son, Romeo, is going back and forth at it on social media. This is it is what it is, but at the end of the day, for me, it's a little different because both these guys claim to be men of God. And I'm not saying that they not. Sometimes it happens. Hey, sometimes you mess up, you get it back together. It is what it is. Um, but this is a father and son situation, and I hate to see what's going on between the two. So apparently, this is how it went down. Master P was supposed to have been doing some type of show not too long ago with DJ Twitch, who was actually like the DJ from the Ellen DeGeneres show. And as a result of that, last week he ended up committing suicide. Master P take to social media to show his respects on him committing suicide, leaving behind his family. And as a result of that, Romeo didn't like it. He used that as a means to actually lash out against his father on things that he'd been wanting to say to his father. He just felt that was the perfect opportunity to do it for some reason. And maybe a lot of people saying he's still mourning the loss of his own sister, Tatiana Miller, who died of a drug overdose back in May of 2022. So what happened was Romeo takes to social media after Master P posted the thing up on DJ Twitch, and he just let it be known like it's crazy how you could show respect and have concern for a person mental illness of a guy you don't even know, but ignore their own troubles and problems with your own children. I guess he was hinting to the passing of his sister Tatiana, basically trying to insinuate that Master P probably didn't do enough knowing her condition. So he probably on a personal guilt trip. I refuse to believe Master P as this big rap uh, CEO guy who at one time was dominating the hip hop world didn't try to do what he thought he could do to help his own daughter. Come on, you don't even want that type of embarrassment on you as a big rapper. You don't want to be known as a big shot, boss, shot caller, but your daughter on drugs. So I refuse to believe that man didn't try to get any type of help to his daughter in some type of way, who was full grown. And if you know people that's on drugs and they don't want to get off, they not getting off. I don't care who you is. I don't care how tough you is. I don't care what you offer them. It's obvious her father was Master P. It's obvious they had money. It's obvious her name, she got a big name based upon who her father is. That didn't change nothing. And she ended up losing her life as a result of the lifestyle she lived. But to put this on your father, that's not right. This is supposed to be a time where y'all come together, especially by y'all both claim to be men of God. So Master P took to the internet and he just let it be known, like, basically, why would you put me out there like that? You know, I'm your father, man. I love you, man. Like, we could have talked in private. We could have did this, you know, like why would you try to throw me under the bus like that? Romeo come back and Romeo said this. He said, "This was my last straw, Pop. Stop trying to play the victim. I love you so much that I followed you blindly for 30 years. You know we talk behind closed doors. You aren't the man who you paint to be, and why is it war? Because I refuse to follow your lead. You only want to protect your image, but the image isn't even real. And I don't need anyone to feel sorry for me, Pops. I'm truly a man of God. If you are really a man of God, then you will prevail in the end, even when I share my truth." That ain't right. That's terrible. I've tried to keep things in the house. You don't try to keep things in the house. You just keep them in the house. Especially if you see ain't nobody being bruised or attacked or molested or anything like that. It ain't for the world to know. It ain't for you to put that out there. Because first of all, they can't help anyway. You ain't doing nothing but bringing shame to yourself and your father. You doing more harm than good. Social media don't care about your feelings. Social media don't care about your shortcomings. Social media don't care about the death of your sister. So he goes on to say, you are addicted to social media. And unfortunately, you use this app as therapy. You got over 3,000 plus posts. But you look on his posts, all he's doing is marketing and promoting and trying to get his brand, to be selling and things like that. So that's terrible. And when the world find out about the finances, outside of a gift for a car, I've never been paid for anything I've accomplished as Lil Romeo. Now he accusing his father of making all that money off him, but he never really got nothing but a car. A car. He said, Uncle C and Silk, no. You only pay outsiders rightfully, so they'll be good on your name. So he said you only pay outsiders rightfully. So I'm guessing, according to him, paying outsiders rightfully, he's speaking on the nature of properly paying them. In other words, we probably got paid something, but we was underpaid because we were family. But you pay the outsiders well, just so that they could speak good about you. Because according to him, he accused Master P of only caring about his image. He said, I'm at peace because I can now speak my truth and help others. Mom was always right about you. Now he throwing his mom under the bus. Your pride is everything. It's terrible, man. Like, why would they setting up your own parent? Like, what you want the world, you putting your father out like this, what you want the world to do? Turn from him? Make things even more harder now for him so he can't make money? Like, what the purpose of you shaming your father on the internet because you feel some type of way about him? You ain't speaking about how the man that bruised you in no type of way. You ain't speaking of the man doing really nothing to nobody, but actually providing a way for y'all, moving y'all into a better neighborhood, a better place to take y'all out of the ghetto. Like, come on, that's crazy. When you listening to this stuff, man. And that's why I don't care who you is, man. You must discipline your children, man. Always discipline your children when they're in rebellion and they out of pocket. You got to nip rebellion in the bud, But this just go to show you just how ungrateful children can be. Because no matter what, you grown now. Like you say, you've been following your pops ever since you was 30. So it's no excuse for you to blame anything on your father. You're a grown man. Your father don't make decisions for you. You make decisions for yourself. And if you felt that your father gave you some bad ideas and bad business thing, okay, it happened, but come on, man. Then he says, I've been taking care of my pops, bro. I never touched no Lil Romeo money. All went to pay off his IRS taxes. I've been more than loyal. The truth will set us all free, though. So how could you blame your father for taking whatever money he owed to the IRS to pay off his debt to keep him out of prison? How could you blame? You mad at him for doing that? Would you rather see your father in prison? Like, come on, you got to make this make sense. If he got in trouble with the IRS, so he took money that he had within the family, raising and taking care of you his whole life, his mama, all your other brothers and sisters. Come on, let's just be real. Excuse me. That's crazy. That ain't cool at all. Then he said this. All my siblings are broke, Bo. bro. All my brothers and sisters are broke, bro. We never even had money to afford college. And nothing is wrong with that. He just shouldn't paint a certain life that isn't real. One big house to stun in is a minimum way of thinking. So according to him, all his sisters and brothers are broke. Nowhere in the world y'all broke. Y'all got a name. Y'all got a name. Y'all name get y'all money. Y'all name get y'all movie deals. Y'all names get y'all endorsements. Stop playing games. Y'all should never be broke. We live in the era of social media. Y'all can cut YouTube on and get thousands of followers just like that and start getting paid automatically out the gut, out the gate, being Master P children. But you're not doing it. So stop with this game. Stop with the game. Y'all can get paid off any social media as Master P kids. Stop it. So if y'all broke, it's just because you want to be broke. And you can't be that bright. Master P come back on, and this is what he said to his son. He said this new generation of kids need to stop blaming their parents for everything. How do they think they got to where they are without their parents making sacrifices for them? Mental illness is real, and so many families are tragically affected by it, especially when there is added trauma like death or a loved one. So he basically is letting it be known that Romeo have mental illness issues. That's terrible. He shouldn't have let that known on his son, unless you're getting your son some help behind the scene. So then he goes back on and say, social media is not the place for healing. Son, I love you. Stop trying to get people to feel sorry for you. And let's come up with a solution. You can come talk to your father and your family. Like a man. You have kids too. No family is perfect, but together with God, we can heal and get through this. Then he said this. We can heal and get through this. He said, I thought this was about DJ Twitch and about my daughter's death. This is heartbreaking. You just exposed that this is really about money. I watched other celebrities go through this. I'm not playing into this anymore. God knows the truth. I'm at peace. I work hard to get my family out the ghetto. Every time I fell off, I got up and went to work. I didn't blame anyone for my failures. You started this social media rant. So what's your plan besides showing the world you're entitled, spoiled at the age of 30 years plus, and throwing a tantrum on social media? I never claimed to be perfect. I'm not afraid to admit I'm still growing as a man and a parent. Everybody deals with death in different ways. I get it. I'm just an ATM machine for this family. I don't care about an image. The bloggers can have their laugh this week. I'm going to keep working, keep praying, and letting God guide me. Mental illness is real. Mental illness is real. So there you go, taking another shot at his son for whatever mental illness issues he basically saying he have. Again, I don't think that was wise for him to do. I think it's tacky on both ends. No matter what, you love your son, you got his phone number, call him up. He gonna answer the phone for you. If he don't answer the phone for you, then text message him. Same thing with him. But y'all just put yourself out there. That's just not good to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get involved in the family thing because I know Master P love his son and I know his son love him. Whatever the difference is that they having among themselves, I think they both went about doing it wrong. I think they both was tacky. They both was out of pocket. At the end of the day, Romeo is 30 years plus, so his father is not obligated to do anything for him any longer as far as like financially and things like that. And that's just terrible. That's just real tacky. Just keeping it real. But, I mean, it's life. And it is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Again, I think the whole thing is just foul. You know what I'm saying? I know Master P always been trying to be an innovator, always trying to get his hands involved in a lot of stuff. He got rap snacks, he got gym shoes, he trying to do gas stations, he trying to do cereal, he trying to do clothes. So he always try to keep himself relevant to some degree, you know, and always try to have his hands involved in many things. And the thing about it is, when you see your father trying to do something like that, as a son, it's just right for you to pick up the pieces. You're supposed to be his successor. And not only that, the stuff that he building up and whatever empire he trying to build, at the end of the day, he leaving it for y'all. He leaving it for y'all. Who you think gonna take care of it? Who you think he leaving it to? He gonna leave it to his kids. He gonna leave it to you. So y'all should be learning how to work together rather than be divided. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours.